I've got the first box of Ravnica Remastered collector boosters on our channel. So, longtime supporter Jeffrey C. has sponsored this box, and we're going to see how many serialized cards we can get. Here we go. I'm excited for this. I opened a fresh case, and this is one of the boxes. I've heard that the serial cards are easier to get this time because they've printed less boxes. Only time will tell, but apparently there's one serialized card per case. So let's see if it's inside this one. In the past, I have been pretty lucky with serialized cards. I opened a serialized Ragavan when March of the Machines was out. I totally botched that video, which it still haunts me today. I had two cameras going and wasn't paying attention to the main camera, so that's why I'm just doing one. Here we go. We've got all the commons. Okay, the Azorius Guildgate. I'm presuming these are all the rares. Okay, Tomic, the Distinguished Advocist. Distinguished. You gotta stick your pinky finger out when you're doing that. Tidespout Tyrant. I saw that in tonight's draft. I wanted so badly to take that card, but I didn't think I'd get to 8 mana. But actually, if you're playing Izzet, and all the card drawing that you're doing, it is very possible. Tomic in the Japanese art style. Very beautiful. Love those. And for our last card, ooh! Retro Frame Foil Life from the Loam. That was an original Ravnica set. So, beautiful. Pack number 1. No mythic set. So, fun fact, like many of you, everybody kind of finds Magic and then disappears from Magic, and then years later you kind of find yourself back playing Magic again. Usually later on. I'm just going to go through these to make sure there's nothing super crazy or valuable. I've never opened these packs before. So, fun fact, I started playing Magic the Gathering in 4th edition when I was a kid. And there was Ice Age and Alliances and a Mirage. So I bought cards from that set. Yiva, Nature's Herald. And then I pretty much kind of quit. Didn't have the money. Was trying to find a girlfriend. Ooh, Bruvac. In my high school / college days. Ooh, this is a Bruvac pack. Nice. 2 Bruvacs. That is one of the more expensive cards in the set at the moment. And Tolsimir of the Wolfblood. All right, so before we continue, we have our first Mythics. And I want to introduce to you the Commander life counter that we create here at TCGFIX. So this is a life counter. Keeps track of your life total, your opponent's commander damage, and command attacks. I give you one of these awesome snap fit cases, so when it hits the battlefield, it just stands out. This little life counter has a lid with neodymium magnets that keep everything in place, and we designed it to be the size of card, so it fits perfectly into a deck box, just like that. So you can check out my website, TCGFIX, and reach out to me and order one of these, or you can go on my Etsy store. So there we go. Let's put Bruvac over here. So going back to story time, yeah, during high school and college, didn't have money. Was looking for a girlfriend. Magic, unfortunately, doesn't have a lot of female players, so kind of the wrong place to find a girlfriend is at a local game store. I know I burst a lot of bubbles there. We got Borgamos Enraged. The Copy Enchantment. Sevra, the Queen of Golgari. Anime art. Beautiful. and Ilharg, the Raised Boar. I played against this in a sealed, and man, is it oppressive. You're just kind of like, oh, well, I don't have a pacifism, so it looks like I'm dead. So no fun there. There we go, next pack. So continuing with the story, eventually I graduated from college, and my first job, I worked as an assistant manager at Wells Fargo Bank, and with my very first paycheck, ooh, foil watery grave, I decided I'm going to buy some magic cards. And so I did. I went to the local game shop and picked up a case of original Ravnica City of Guilds. And I remember telling myself, like, oh man, I've watched all these other boxes go up, you know, to $600, and I think these Ravnica boxes will do the same. Oop, there goes my light. And I bought them, and I was like, I'm going to hold on to these. Domri Raid and foil. And unfortunately, I got addicted, and I opened every single box because I really enjoyed playing it. Another Shockland, Breeding Pool, and a Watery Grave. Holy moly. And a foil Ghostway. Wow, what a pack. We got Domri, Breeding Pool, and Watery Grave. Oh, yeah, and a 3 Shockland pack. Wow, that was a hit. Nice. So yeah, I ended up getting back into Magic. I found that they did pre-releases at the Santa Clara Convention Center, and from that point on, I played all the pre-releases, and I have been absolutely addicted to this game. Boros Guildgate. Sad part was, assemble the Legion. During that time, I was like, I'm going to sell all the cards of value. Krenko, so I sold all the Dark Confidants, the Doubling Seasons, Domri Raid, again, this time in the anime art. That looks pretty awesome. All my Shocklands, and so to see them all here in this set, I'm super excited because I have all the commons and commons from the original Ravnica Ravnica City of Guilds. And all I have to do is buy those rares back. And now that they've been reprinted, they are pretty inexpensive. So I plan on doing that. And one of these days at Subpar Mini Golf or the Game Parlor in San Francisco, I'll offer a throwback Ravnica City of Guilds repack draft. And it will be filled with value. So copy enchantment. That's my story. I've been hooked ever since. Seal of the Guild pack. Cloudstone Curio. I remember that card. I played this card with a common. Let me see if I can find it. Oh, Pithing Needle. That, you know, this is interesting because this was in one of the Kamigawa sets. The original Kamigawa sets. And this was a chase card at the time. I think it was probably being played in some modern deck or standard deck. And I don't... it's a little strange that they have Pithing Needle in here and not Doubling Season. I understand that they printed Doubling Season in Wilds of Eldraine, which I still don't quite understand other than to try to add value. But, like, this is Ravnica Remastered, and Ravnica had the original Doubling Season, so why Pithing Needle is here and that is not is a little baffling to me. Simic Guildgate. Golgari Guildgate, I was really hoping for a Shockland there. And then Priest of the Forgotten Gods. And Tajik. Overgrown Tomb. All you gotta do is complain to the box. And Packrat. Foil. Alright, Let me grab a power cord here. Sorry. Give me 2 seconds. And I'm gonna turn on this light. It's been this long since I have created a video that my light source is out of batteries. So here we go. Let's fix that. You're gonna see a big difference here. Cards look prettier under the light. That's just true with photography. If you got a flash, everything looks sharper. Now you know. Now you know. All right, Farseek, original Ravnica cards. It is really awesome to see these cards, and we did a Ravnica Remastered draft tonight at Subpar Mini Golf in Alameda every Wednesday, 6 p.m. And it was super fun. Ooh, Karn, he's back. Karn, this time in foil, beautiful. And another pack rat. Hellkite Tyrant. And Golgari Grave Troll in foil. All right. I've heard there are tons of Shocklands. I think we've only gotten 4 so far. I'm just going off that my memory. So I could be totally wrong, but we'll check at the end. All right, here we go. Mayhem Devil. Crackling Drake in foil. I built my deck around 2 of those tonight. Cindervines. Illusionist Bracers. Ooh, Ral Zarek. I played against this in a sealed and also so oppressive. Like, if you can't kill this guy, you're pretty much down a card and your opponent is ramping and you're gonna die quickly. Savra, Queen of Golgari. Very nice. Very nice. 3 packs left. Come on, let's get something good for Jeff. This is printed in Japan, and for the very first time, the packs are actually kind of easy to open. I don't need my knife. That's fun. The packs also, for drafts, the ones that I have, and probably the only print run that they're going to experience, they were all printed in Japan. And usually they have that little pull tab because they're so open, so difficult to open. Bedeck and Bedazzle, but now they're actually very easy to open. Supreme Verdict. So that's a change. Ooh, Godless Shrine. Another Shockland. And Guardian Project Foil in that Japanese anime art. Oh, that's cool. Look at that. That's awesome. All right, 2 packs left. Come on, let's get something great. Let's get something great. All right. If it ain't rare, we don't care. Here we go. We've got Guildgate, Goblin, Electromancer, the Cloak. Ooh, Frilled Mystic in foil, in that old border as well. Tidespout Tyrant. Come on, let's get a Cyclonic Rift. A Thespian Stage. Didn't even realize that card was in the set. Massacre Girl in anime art. Very nice. And Illusionist Bracers in foil. We've definitely got one of those. All right, last pack. Last pack magic. Come on. Foil. Serialized Shockland. Let's go. Let's go right here. Come on. Come on. Turnabout. That's what we're looking for. A turnabout here. Faith's Fetters in foil. Warrant and Warden. I had this card in tonight's draft. Pretty decent card. Sphinx's Revelation. Putting cards back on top of somebody's deck is like losing a turn. Spark Double. Here we go. Last card. Ooh, foil breeding pool. Full art. Nice. Wow. All right. So let's kind of quickly go through and see how many shocklands we actually got. Got the shrine. Tonight in my draft pod, I was the lucky one. I ended up opening 2 shocklands in my draft pack. And I ended up buying another pack so that I didn't have to send one down. I know, I felt bad for the people next to me, but wanted to keep those shocklands. Overgrown Tomb, here we go. Let's see what else. And Cloudstone Curio. Trying to keep these kind of together so that way when Jeff gets his packs, he'll know what was in them. There's nothing there. Okay. All right. This is the winning pack here where we got 3 of them. Nice. All right. And then Bruvak. Double Bruvak pack. That was amazing. That is not a shockland. Those are not shocklands. Life from the Loam. No shocklands there. All right. So, I think I've heard, well, based on other people's openings, I think there's about almost a 60% chance of getting a shockland. And since we opened 12 packs and got 6 shocklands, that's just slightly under average, but that's about right. So we opened 6 packs and we got 6 shocklands. So we got 2 foil ones. One's full art and one's the regular original art. Kind of glad that these are back since I sold all mine back in the day, and so now I get to buy them cheap again. The breeding pool is the old border. These are the full arts. So yeah, that's kind of what we got in this box. All right, well, enough dallying around. Check out TCGFIX.com if you're interested in sponsoring a box, or check out my website if you're in the area and would like to come play at Subpar. So thanks for watching. See you guys next time.